I have been seeing a lot of posts about the Clinique almost lipstick in the shade Black Honey. It's a lot of people's favorite, and I am going to recreate that lipstick today. We need spatula, weighing scale, melting pan, mini electric stove, and waxes, castor oil, and flavor oil. All of my iron oxides here or colorants. I have my waxes here. The oil that I will use is castor oil because when I looked for the ingredients, this is what they have. I call it the magic powder that leaves a stain on your lips. This is also the one they use in a lot of color changing lipsticks, cheek tints, and things like that. First, you're gonna melt all the waxes and butter. So this one is cocoa butter, and then this one is the carnauba wax. Next, I'm going to add my candelilla wax. Then I'm going to add in my castor oil. Once everything's in there, I'm going to turn on my mini stove. Now all you have to do is to wait and let everything melt together. And you have to stir, but stir very slowly, just like what I'm doing. Now that everything's melted, you can add in your colorants. I'm using iron oxides and a mix of DNC colorants as well. So gradually add your colorants. I don't have the exact iron oxide that Clinique Black Honey used. I know they used yellow, blue, red, and black iron oxides. I don't have all of that, but I have the black and red iron oxides here. So here's how it looks like. This is the most challenging part because you're gonna have to dissolve all of the iron oxides and colorants that you used, and there shouldn't be any clumps. You can add more colorant if you want, and you can add until you're happy with how it looks. Sometimes I would test the consistency and the color by dropping some on a piece of paper, and that's how I get to test if it's already okay. Then add in your preservative and then flavor oil, and you're ready to pour into your lip balm tube or any container that you want. The one on the tin packaging, I might use this for my cheeks. Here's swatches of different versions I made. Alright, after a lot of trial and error, I'm finally gonna be able to share. I ended up having to reformulate, adjust the pigmentation, adjust the colorants that I use. I ended up with 6 samples. So we will see which one here is the closest to the Clinique Black Honey lipstick. So this is the first one. This one is like kind of sheer, which is perfect. It's like glossy as well. I think this is very close. Here's the second one. Yeah, this is more pigmented, as you can see. I can't see myself, but hopefully you guys can. So with this one, you don't need to swipe too much, otherwise it's gonna look dark. Yeah. Okay, next. Let's watch right here. Oh, this is way too pigmented, I think. Okay, so this is the third one. What do you guys think? I still like the first one because it's more sheer. Here is the fourth one. So it's really dark. This one looks really close to the Black Honey, but I made this too pigmented, so I'm not gonna put too much. This one you just need one layer. This is also really close. I also like that it looks the closest to Black Honey. So I have two more left. And for these two, I mixed some of that magic tint pigment here, which is the one that leaves a stain on almost all staining lipsticks or lip balms in the market. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Here, it's also dark, but once you apply it, it's actually sheer. So this one is like more berry than the rest of them. I decided to swatch these last because these are going to leave a stain here. This one. Okay. Okay, this is also close, but this is more pink. Here. There you go. So this is going to leave a stain. I'm going to show you guys. Even if I wipe it off, there's already a stain that won't come off. So that is the stain that I'm talking about. It's the magic of that pigment. So here's another one. This one also leaves a stain. Also looks dark. And but it's not as pigmented as that one. But I just realized that this is also like pink. It's more on pink. So yeah, so these are more close to the black honey because this one's more on the pink. I'm not gonna swatch this one because it's not close to the OG black honey. So all of them are beautiful. So I'm really proud that I was able to create these lipsticks. So they all look like black honey, but obviously one has to win. So I feel like this is the winner. I'm gonna swatch it again for you guys. I feel like this is the closest to black honey because the black honey, it's not pigmented. It takes a couple of layers for the pigment to really show up like that. So I'm gonna apply it on my lips again. And that this is close to black honey. See? I love this. Look at that. Isn't this close to black honey? It's also very moisturizing. Although this is a different formula because this one has coconut oil. The carrier oil I use for the rest of this is castor oil, which is the one they use for the original black honey lipstick. We're just going to talk about the color. I think this is the closest. That was really fun and entertaining. Kind of long to film, but it's really worth it.